Good afternoon, kids. I really should learn to clear my throat before I hit the button. This is Galactic Daily News with your friendly neighborhood host, Chairman Dergay. Me. So, what's going on? I did Facebook Live yesterday. So, if you didn't catch that then, you can go ahead back on my timeline on Facebook and catch it now. It's on there. So, what are we talking about today? All right, so previously, a few days ago, I mentioned that I was looking for a partner in crime, more or less, to do these broadcasts with. Somebody to bounce things off, and somebody who has ideas of their own that they want to bounce off me. I haven't gotten any response yet, so I'm going to assume that none of you are interested, which makes me sad. That was my sad face. But I'm still putting it out there. If any of you are interested in doing that, we would do it probably over Skype, because I have Skype, and it's the thing to do. And Skype is very good for doing these kind of things. We can do video on both ends. We can record it and then post it later on YouTube and wherever. So I'm still looking for that. If you have opinions of any sort, or are interested in talking to me about my opinions, hit me up. I think it would be pretty cool. And I think it would give a little bit more of something to this broadcast. Coffee has become my primary drink these days, which I'm not sure is great, but it keeps the headaches at bay. It really, really does. Because there are some mornings that I wake up, it feels like somebody's got a vice on my forehead. And as soon as I down a cup of coffee, I'm good to go. Speaking of which, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm feeling a lot better these days than I have been previously. Still swelling in the legs, which is problematic, because if I sit for a long time, then the legs swell up, and then it makes it difficult to move, and then I walk funny. But, was it yesterday? No, I don't think it was yesterday. A couple of days ago, Jeff came and took me to Walmart so I could pick up a script. And while waiting for the script at Walmart, I didn't like cruise the entire place, but I went down to the change machine there, the Coinstar. Went down to the Coinstar, threw a bunch of coins in there, about $40 worth, which helped pay for the script. Yay! Well, it did more than help. It paid for the script. And then, while still waiting for the script, because it was taking them a god-awful long time, I went down and picked up some foodstuffs. So, that was great. And then, my legs hurt because of the stiffness and the swelling and whatnot. But I wasn't exhausted, which was cool for me. So, like I said, whatever combination of Mircera and iron they figured out at the clinic finally seems to be working well, because I don't feel like taking a nap after I wash dishes. Which, by the way, today I washed some dishes. I'm also working on laundry. I've got a load in the washer and the dryer right now. So going up and down the stairs isn't killing me. This is good, right? So if they keep this up, then I'll be all right. And heck, if I get even better, I might even be able to tackle some of the projects around here. Speaking of projects, apparently I'm going to need to do something about underneath the kitchen sink. A couple of months ago, I noticed that a mouse had chewed into there, probably from the basement. And then that said mouse, or his friends and family, began chewing everything under the sink. Now, I don't go under the sink often because there's not a lot that I need there. Every once in a while, I need the big bottle of dish detergent to fill up the little bottle, or a new green scrubby. Speaking of which, I need new green scrubbies. I need to put that on the grocery list. But not often do I go under there. Well, I went under there a couple of days ago, and it looks like something from a horror movie in So I'm going to need some help cleaning that out. Um, so if any of you guys want to volunteer for a particularly dirty job, um, we can video it and send it to Mike Rowe. But yeah, that would be awful nice of you. What else are we talking about today? Okay, final thing. Probably the most important thing. Guys, I need your help with money. In a few days, they're probably going to shut off my cell phone, my internet. I got a little while on the electricity. But right now I need about 150 bucks to keep all those things running. I spoke to DSS about the electricity because when I was there, my friend who's there told me that if it gets to the point where they're about to shut it off, DSS will step in and pay for it. Well, here's the problem. It's not in my name. When we got this house, we decided to put the electricity in Stormy's name, basically for one reason, because I found out that I have a $900 electric bill with the city of High Point that I never knew I had before. I had been living with a woman named Raven. Some of you may remember Tales of Raven. And when I moved out, I was stupid enough to leave the electric in my name. I did this because I try to be a nice guy. And if I had turned it off, or if I turned it off, she wouldn't have electricity. And at the time, she had no credit history at all because she had only been living in the U.S. for about a year. Previous to that, she was in Germany, and they don't count German credit history. And knowing her now as I do, it's probable her German credit history wouldn't have been very good anyway. But I left the electric in her name. She proceeded to run up $300 monthly bills and didn't pay it for 3 months, which leaves me with a bill of $900. Now, I have not had $900 to pay on an electric bill. It was one of the things that Stormy and I were planning to do. She would, she had jobs on and off during our relationship. So she was going to get a good job, or a decent job at least, to help supplement things, and we're going to put money away to pay off that electric bill. Well, she left me, as women often do. Don't ask me why. I think it's my nose. She left me, and we never got that because suddenly I was scraping to get by every month. I did manage to get by every month, and then I got a promotion at work, so things were better. Up until the time they shut down the call center and laid me off. Yay! Right? Again, with a sad face. Is that a decent sad face? I don't look sad. I look more nauseous. Anyway, so never got to pay that off, so that's still hanging over my head. So we could never switch the electric to my name. So before that, we need to do that before DSS will take care of it. Sadness. Because in a few days, if I don't get those paid off, I will lose internet. I will lose my cell phone. And if I lose those things, it's going to be hard for me to communicate with anyone at all. I'll have internet for about 4 hours a day while I'm at dialysis because I hook up to their Wi-Fi all the time. And that's it. So please, 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 I am literally begging you, help me out with this. I need that. You can donate through PayPal. That's the best way because if you donate, because I can pay the bills directly out of the PayPal account. Can't do that with the Patreon account. That has to go through my bank, and right now my bank account is underwater. So that'll be solved once the SSI comes through. Well, that's about all I've got for you guys today. today I'm going to continue working on the laundry. I'm also working on my role-playing game, and that gives me something to do. So I'll be doing that. Hopefully, I'm going to get some players for that sometime soon. So if you're watching this and you're in the local area and you want to play a science fiction role-playing game, please hit me up. It's fun, it's exciting. It's from the twisted recesses of my mind. So, you know, things are going to be interesting. So, you know, come on. Come play with me. It'll also give me some human contact, right? Because, you know, a few people instant message me through Facebook, which is cool. But it's mostly to ask me about, you know, various things. I'm not much one for idle conversation, but, you know, if we're doing a role-playing game, that's something for me to talk to people about. They're actual human beings in my house, you know, which also gives me a reason to get it cleaned up. So anyway, oh yeah, the meds that I picked up yesterday at Walmart are amlodipine. I don't know if you can see that. Amlodipine. It's for my blood pressure. So I'm glad I picked those up because the blood pressure was getting out of hand. All right, guys, that's it for now. I will talk to you all later. Y'all be cool.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.